Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of Tate no Yuusha no Nariagari, or the Rising of the Shield Hero. So, last episode, we got our Raphtalia slave and we taught her to fight because he couldn't really afford a slave that could already fight, so he grabbed the cheapest one he could and made use of her pretty much. And she was pretty worried about how she would be treated, but in the end I think she was pretty happy with the person that ended up getting her. Of course, we had a little bit of difficulty getting her to stab certain stuff, but we eventually got over that, which is great. So now we have a party member, now who is getting experience points much quicker than he ever has before, and things are looking great. So let's see how all that goes down the drain. 3, 2, 1, play. What are you chasing? I'm not even going to try to keep track of that. I'll just take your word for it that it's a lot. Ah. Oh, okay, that's what caused that. Okay. I thought it was a stick at first. That thing really is just nasty. Boom. Okay, I think we got it. Well, you can't upgrade your shield, but... Good job, Raphtalia. I knew you had it in you. Yeah, I'll be honest, when I saw that whole porcupine thingy in his arm, I got some Made in Abyss flashbacks. After I realized it wasn't a stick. It's part of the song. Screw you, mine. But yeah, I forgot. I'm not supposed to pay much attention to the opening because it's very spoilery. So yeah, I just try to kind of gloss over it. It is a cool opening, though. And she is still adorable. Some people have described her as a cinnamon roll, and I'd say that's fairly accurate. Wave of Catastrophe. She does seem a bit older, doesn't she? Well, that's nice. Life goals, I guess. Yeah, she's definitely a lot taller. I didn't know that's okay. Then what's the problem? Just gotta give her tons of free stuff, that's just how it goes. Adorable? Yeah, let's keep on path. Man, she's changed a little bit. Is this the same girl as last episode? Uh, exactly how much time has passed since the last episode? Uh, uh, it's gonna take some getting used to. A little bit. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think so. We wouldn't want that. Yeah. That's how you do. Of course he gave you a discount. Well, he didn't punch you before, so, you know. Saw that coming. No, she's a big girl now. uh, yeah. I liked how you were before. You were fine. She likes it. Well, that's what it looks like in the opening, so I guess it'll stick. It'll stick. Yeah, you look fine. You look pretty cool. You're a horse. Is this trouble? I assume it's trouble. Why? Oh right, yeah. Yeah, why did I blank on that? Nobody tells him anything. Nobody talks to him. Wow, it's a nice building. Well, yeah, they mentioned the whole hourglass thing. How that keeps track of it. Ooh, fancy. The real beautiful piece. And we can apparently shoot it with laser beams. So, less than a day. Yay, that voice. And she's here too. Of course she would be. At least I have a better companion than you. They're scum, you don't need to know who they are. Yeah, and I don't give a shit. What's your point? You... you stay away from her. I will stab you. Because she's better than you. Come on, just rough Talia, stab him. You gotten good at that, right? Yes, because he's actually a decent person, unlike you. Hit him with your shield. Yeah, we... Has she? Apparently not. But I'm sure she wouldn't believe them. Because if the rumors were true, he would treat her a lot differently. But yeah, I knew we'd get a second meeting with the other heroes eventually, and I knew it would be very awkward. Yeah, you could say that. Okay, so she's gonna drop it for now. Yeah, I get it. Just want to say good luck, have fun. Well, that's a first for him in this world. I gave her head pats. Taught her how to stab things. You bled for her. Yes, the reason to fight, like not letting Naofumi die. Nice touch with the environment there, the lighting. Yeah, there's definitely some conviction there. And the timer's almost run out. And it's good to see that Ren looks like as much of a Kirito edgelord sort of character as he possibly could, and still screw you guys. Okay, here we go. So it begins. Wow, they are a lot of them. That's, yeah, that's a problem. Good thing we got a shield. I can see why it's very useful to have an archer in this fight. Well. Fireworks! Or that. That could be the case. Yeah, we're gonna go there and help, aren't we? Of course. Go to Loot Village and get him some loot. Ugh. Okay. Good job. Man, she really has gotten pretty good with that thing. I'll hit them with my shield, it'll be fine. Oh no, not bees. Let's talk about the worst enemy ever. I'm getting stung by a little bee sucks. Imagine getting stung by one of them. Ooh. I don't think he cared too much about that punch. Yeah, gotta love that shield. It's really can't be easy to protect an entire village like this with one person. Like, you kinda gotta get everywhere at almost the same time. It really sucked that he can't just use a real weapon. Because you're a good guy, and the show needs at least one of those. Better be a fool than a mine or a motoyasu. Oof. Yeah, I was about to say, there's a lot of them, so one of you. Okay. What are you gonna do now, Fumi? Dinner time. Crap, I did not think this plan through. Uh, well, this was expected. Just set the whole thing on fire, I guess, and then just hope for the best after that. Yeah, that's, I mean, you gotta jump, but... Okay. Ooh. It could have been worse. But yeah, we don't want to burn down the whole village, so let's be careful. Yeah, we'll defend it together. We got pitchforks, we'll be fine. Good. Oh, wow. Ooh. Again, good thing we have that shield. He stabbed him with 1 out of 3 of the pointy ends. That'd be a harder thing to stab, Raftalia. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Level 19. Wow, he has improved. And I like how she's a higher level than him. I mean, it makes sense. She kills and stuff, so she'd probably get a higher share of XP, but... It's just funny. An attack of some sort. But, doesn't look good. I figured. Of course not. Oh, wow. She wasted no time. It's nice to see at least somebody stand up for him. Seriously. Forced to make mistakes is a contradiction. Well, that's a face. Yeah, have fun with that. You guys want to deal with it yourselves? Go for it. There's nothing honor about these people. I would rather we just let them die, but I guess this is fine. I guess we could use the help, technically. But yeah, very well animated there. Of course you are. Okay. There we go. Some actual help is nice. They're actually doing something. It's amazing. People actually doing that job. It's mind-blowing. And now, yeah, the other heroes, quote unquote. It's much less monstery. And more normal. I wouldn't say that. But I guess your area had a lot more help, so... Yeah, everybody knows the guy with a shield would just be a nuisance. Seriously, these people are so freaking stupid. It's just mind-blowing. I know kind of reward I like to give to some of these people. And then it's the aftermath. Well, that's good. I suppose. Yeah, you really wouldn't have. That village would be gone if it wasn't for him. You guys better return the favor someday. Well, I bet they are. You also attacked one of the royal guards, which is the best thing you did. He's not too grown up for head pats, though, so. And so it begins, the cycle. The countdown to wave 2, or 3, I think they had one before. It's a really cool hourglass, though. Hopefully karma hits mine and hopefully also Motoyasu soon enough. Because man, am I getting sick of them. Kimi no Namae. Also known as your name. Remember when she used to be so small? Lullaby at Dawn. Huh. Okay. Well, that was the 3rd episode of the Rising Shield Era. And this episode, yeah, like the title said, this was going to be the episode that involves the next wave, but I don't know why, for some reason I just kept forgetting that fact. But, yeah, the big thing with the early bits of this episode was the fact that our little companion, Raftalia, she had grown a bit, so, you know, she looks older, and also acts quite a bit different, you know. She's a bit more, you know, assertive, a bit more rude as well. You know, just sticking knives in people's faces, you know, yelling, and she's quite a bit different than she was before, you know. A bit of an abrupt change there. But I guess, you know, being with Naofumi, being out and about and doing things and learning, she was able to grow, you know, pretty quickly. You know, it's a pretty big difference from one episode, but I think would have liked to have the old Raphtalia for maybe a couple more episodes, you know. But I guess we wanted to waste no time just, you know, changing her. But, you know, it's fine, I guess. She's definitely much better, you know, fighter now. She's very competent with her weapon. She getting new armor upgrades. She's speaking what's on her mind, defending Naofumi when necessary, you know, so it's good. It's a good change, of course. I'm not trying to imply that it's not, but I would have liked a bit more of our little Raphtalia a bit longer. That's all I'm really saying. But yeah, that was the biggest surprise of the episode, to be sure. And she definitely wants to really drive home that point that she is a big girl now by not having a kid's meal and all that. It was pretty funny because, like I said, just last episode, she like specifically wanted that kid's meal, but you know, how things change, I guess. But, you know, eventually we had to get on with the plot. We had to go to the church and see the hourglass and shoot laser beams at it and meet up with our other well, not party members, our other heroes, you know. 3 other heroes, Ren, Itsuki, and Motoyasu, which, you know, obviously include mine as well because mine is glued to Motoyasu. So that's a thing. And yeah, I knew a scene like this was coming eventually, probably this episode, because they obviously had to get together to fight the wave. And I wasn't looking forward to it. I knew it would be awkward. I did not think Motoyasu would put his grubby little hands on our little Raphtalia. That irritated me a little bit. I was hoping somebody would smack him or hit him or something, but, you know, I guess it's best that they didn't because I'd probably get in trouble for that, despite the fact that Motoyasu deserves that and probably worse. But, yeah, at least it's good that now he's probably a little bit jealous of Naofumi for having her, so at least he has something on him in that regard. That's cool, but apparently none of them plan on showing Naofumi any respect. They've made that very clear. Nothing's changed despite the fact that weeks or months have passed, probably at least months have passed. I don't know exactly what the time frame of all this is, but I'm sure it's been a decent amount of time, considering how much change that not only Naofumi has went through, but also Raphtalia. So, yeah, that's definitely the case. But eventually, the wave happened. Well, before that, Raphtalia was trying to ask Naofumi what was up because they mentioned the rumors about him, but he did not want to tell her about it because he's just kind of sick of having to defend, you know, his innocence with that whole situation. So telling her about it would just kind of repeat the cycle, and he just doesn't want to go through that. She most likely would believe him because she knows him far better than anyone else in this world, of course. But he just doesn't want to go there. I'm sure he'll eventually tell her, but just not today. But yeah, anyway, with the wave battle, we did that, but it makes sense that Naofumi was not like side by side with the other heroes in the battle because they got he's got his own stuff to do because Loot Village is under attack, and that's an important village because it was like from last episode, so he had to defend that. So he ran over there and did that. And Naofumi did his best to be a one-man defending a village, you know. Considering he was only one person, he did a pretty decent job. Like, we didn't see a lot of death happen. I mean, obviously some people died. They kind of made that clear in the aftermath, but not anywhere near as bad as the damage could have been without Naofumi there. He even climbs the tower with his fire, gases it up, lights it up, and then boom, jumps off. So, yeah, pretty cool. Some pretty Hollywood action movie stuff there. And, you know, eventually Raphtalia comes back and helps fight them, and then you have these royal guards come by to be douchebags, because of course they are. They attack without having any, oh, I didn't see you there. I guess we could have killed you. Oh, no big deal. I mean, you're just a shield here after all, who cares? You know, and Raphtalia just rushing towards them and attacking them because what they did is not cool. They're showing just an extreme amount of disrespect for a hero. That's just unacceptable, but when the world is insane, you know, unacceptable things can happen. That's just what sucks with that country. But luckily, at least some of the guards stayed around to help the shield hero. You know, at least some of them have a degree of integrity, so that's cool. We do see some potential here for some improvements, so good to see all that. And it's nice, of course, that the villagers are very grateful and thankful for Naofumi for what he did, you know. Not only did he protect a lot of them, he also gave them the courage and the, you know, all that to help defend themselves, their village and their, you know, fellow villagers and all that. So, yeah, it was great. It was great. So, hopefully we can get more of that going forward. And Raphtalia, she's happy that she's able to prevent what happened to her from happening to more people. So she's able to kind of fulfill her goal, you know, what she fights for. So it was all that was pretty positive, you know. I just hate all the stuff with the other heroes. They just piss me off so much. Like that garbage they were spewing about, yeah, where's Naofumi? I don't know, it's good he wasn't here, though. He just hold us back. I was like, how freaking stupid are you people? He is a guy with a shield. It's not like he's a bowman that's gonna, like, arbitrarily shoot arrows everywhere and it could hit you, you know? Like, there's nothing he could do that would be a hindrance. At worst, he would just stand there awkwardly and block attacks towards him, you know, which would obviously distract some of the enemies. Like, there is no situation where a half-decent shield hero is a hindrance. Like, you guys are all morons. You are scum of the earth. I hope you all just fall in a pit of spikes and die. You know, not to be too harsh or anything, but I just screw those guys. But, yeah, it just irritates me so much. But yeah, it was a pretty solid episode. Even though Raphtalia has changed a lot since previous episode, I still like her quite a bit. I don't want there to be any confusion on that. I still like her as a character. I'm glad she's in the show. And yeah, I wonder when Naofumi will get his third party member, because I do think I remember some blonde chick from the opening. But yeah, I am curious about that. You know, when that will happen, what she'll be like, all that good stuff. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.